Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Ritchie and Suter, and back to the goalkeeper. Duffy and Suter. Duffy. Good running, strong and purposeful.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Gets into some space. And that's decent chance! Duffy. Lefebvre. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Suter. Duffy. And Suter. More and more pressure on the ball here. That looks a cracking goal. Big chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. No goals as yet. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Song. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Closing in on goal. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's James Rodriguez. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Colombia! And it's Colombia who take the lead. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Cordoba. Oh, what a ball he's in here! Oh, well played.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And here's Diaz. Is there any support? He might not need it.
Song, can he spark a counter here? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, that's a key interception. Song, driving forward. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Cordoba. Diaz.
James Rodriguez.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Mojica.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Song, it's good running with the ball. Diaz.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he welcomes it in.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of...
Header!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
He's had it nicked away.
We've got to make this nice and quick.
Mojica.
Deftly done.
Here's Diaz.
And that'll be the last act of the first half.
So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just a bit at the break. 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Diaz. Pinches it off him. Song, driving on and making good progress. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Lerma did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
The worst choice he could pick. He needed to get his head up and see the outlet to his right.
Colombia applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific. And here's James. Drives it in. And he's there to get rid. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's getting hounded, really hounded. Diaz. Colombia do have a chance to counter here. Suter being hunted in packs.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
He's having a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Meslier. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Song driving forward. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
He's had it taken off him. Munoz. Lerma. And he's picked out the run. Oh, well played, well played.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Good running, strong and purposeful. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Duffy. Song. Oh, nice touch. And that has left him in a heap.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Diaz! Now, who's going to be first at it? Oh, he's been caught on it here. And a header! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And now the breakaway. That's been cut out. Well played. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the way the man...